Hello, everyone. I'm Kyle Cobb, chairman of Kyle's Kids Foundation. If you or a loved one are beginning dialysis, the first day can be overwhelming. Today, I want to talk to you about it and talk you through what you can expect on day one so you'll feel more prepared and less anxious. First, check in and first steps. When you arrive at the dialysis clinic, you'll pretty much come in the first door. It's usually a sliding door, slide in, ease of access. And you'll walk into the lobby. There'll be a front desk and a receptionist there. You'll go there, give them your name, let them know you've arrived. Most of the time, you would have spoken with your doctor and a nurse and a coordinator multiple times prior to this day, and they would have prepared you. You're welcome to bring a loved one with you. Typically, post 2020 and COVID-19 pandemic restrictions, the amount of personnel and personal family members in dialysis clinics has significantly decreased. So you may be able to bring one person or come alone. You'll wait in the lobby. They'll notify the nurses and the charge nurse in the back, and they'll come get you. It's very secure at a dialysis clinic. There could be potentially a fenced in, the facility will potentially be fenced in. You'll park in a secure area. The doors will lock and open and shut at the, control of the security of the building and the dialysis clinic. Additionally, there will be individuals inside that are responsible for operation and mobility. So it's a secure facility. Charge nurse will bring you back. The first thing you'll do, put your things to the side. You're going to have to weigh in. Now, weighing in is important. It's like part of the triage process, but this is going to let you know how much fluid you'll have to take off on the machine today. So you're going to weigh in. You'll have what they call a dry weight. I'll put in the bottom what it means to have a dry weight. But your dry weight is essentially the weight that you're supposed to be at for your body mass index, for your goals or for dialysis, and on your journey towards transportation. You'll know your dry weight like it's your birthday. So you'll have a dry weight. My dry weight was 67.5. I always knew I had to get at 67.5. And this will be tabulated on how much fluid you take off during the span of your treatment. So you'll get your dry weight, you'll take your weight, you'll see what the difference is between your dry weight and how much you actually weigh a day. Now, we know there's going to be some level of a difference. And in fact, if there's not a difference or you're consistently coming in below your dry weight, that may have to be adjusted and reevaluated. This is an entire process. So you'll get that. This will let us know what your body is doing. Next, you'll go towards your station. Everyone has a station that they're going to be at. You'll have a place that you usually go to, the same place every time you get a treatment. Same time, same location, same people will be working with you. You want to make friends with these people. You'll meet with your care team. This will be a nurse, a technician, a dietitian, and a social worker. All these individuals will be at your ready and accessible during your time on dialysis. They're here to guide you, answer your questions, and make sure that you understand your care plan. Don't hesitate to speak up because your voice is important. Now, one of the more intimidating parts about dialysis, admittedly, is the machine and the overall process. You'll have to be connected to this machine. And while you may begin with a port implanted in your chest that's connected to your artery with a through line towards your heart for blood supply, that's not the safest or the most preferable way to receive dialysis. The gold standard for dialysis patients receiving treatments is an AV fistula. The A stands for your artery, the V stands for your vein. And a fistula is essentially an apparatus. I'll put that at the bottom as well. The fistula is an apparatus that's used to connect your artery and your vein to produce blood supply to allow someone to receive a treatment such as dialysis. You'll have to use this and be connected to the machine via needles. Small needles that are either 12 to 15 gauges, depending on the size of your arm and your body, and they'll be placed in your access site. One needle will be responsible for taking blood out of your body, so the blood will be flowing away from your heart, and one will be putting blood back into your body after it's been cleaned via the dialysis machine. Treatment usually lasts anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, and the machine will filter your blood, removing waste and extra fluid, just like your healthy kidneys would. Now, it's normal that you would feel a little tired after dialysis. Some people experience cramps or headaches for the first few times. It is important to not be in a rush. when you are finishing up your dialysis treatment. Take your time, listen to your staff. If your ride is outside, always tell them to pick you up 10 minutes or 15 minutes after you've gotten off the machine. You don't want people waiting on you. If you know you get somewhere to the dialysis clinic at 3:30 and you know you do 4 hours, you don't want somebody there at 7:30 or even 8 o'clock rather to pick you up. That is a recipe for disaster. You want to have people there within 10 to 15 minutes once you're off the machine. And it takes 10 to 15 minutes to get off the machine. So we're already at half an hour. You want to pack your things and make sure you don't forget anything because someone else will be using your station after you. So all your belongings, you want to gather them. So you want to use another 5 to 10 minutes to do that. So now we're already at 40 minutes. I would say schedule your ride for anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour after the time in which your completion of the treatment reaches. Your care team will monitor you closely and adjust as needed. They could provide water. They could ask you to lay back and elevate your feet. Remember, this first session is just about learning how your body responds. Make sure you speak up. If you see anything, say something. Your first day of dialysis is the start of a new routine, but it doesn't have to be scary. You'll be supported by a trained team every step of the way. Take it one day at a time, stay engaged with your care, and know that treatment is here to give you the strength, stability, and health that you need. At Kyle's Kids Foundation, we're committed to educating and empowering patients and families. Share this video with someone preparing for dialysis and subscribe for more guidance. If I missed anything to my dialysis patients and kidney transplant recipients out there, go ahead and pull my coattail and let me know how I'm doing. We want to let our community know that we are not alone on our journey. Thank you so much. Talk to you next time.